to wake up on Easter morning and to be willing to acquire and to live with a capacity for ordinariness, if I think we are willing to acquire that capacity, then I think all that is extraordinary will also be given to us. But I think it might be illegitimate to want to arrive in heaven before we've ever set foot on the earth. I think we should first learn to set foot on the earth. And that when Jesus arrived on Easter morning in the Garden of the Sepulchre or on the shore of Tridium, he was setting foot on the earth in a way that no one had ever set foot on the earth. I mean, it seems to me that the process of becoming incarnate completed itself on Easter morning. That he became totally incarnate. Jesus didn't become totally incarnate in Bethlehem or even in Gethsemane. He did. But, I mean, he came back into that incarnation on Easter morning and was willing for whatever length. It doesn't matter for how long. So long as you're willing to be incarnate and to give the ordinary world a chance and to let the ordinary world be the means of grace to you. A world that is dangerous, a world that is terrifying. To wake up in that world and to have a capacity for that way of being awake is, it seems to me, great blessedness. If we learn this, then I think we might one day also be granted our noon of heavenly lightnings or our night of fire. The important thing is that we get back home to divine ground. And I think we discover, having got back to divine ground, that we really never left home. This is the astonishing thing. There's nothing outside of God. There's a wonderful thing in the Kabbalah where it says someone, if I remember it rightly, was given a vision. Some old mystic will say was given a vision to look into the seven heavens, and everywhere in the seven heavens he saw God. And he was given a vision to look into the seven levels of the earth, and everywhere in the seven levels of the earth he saw God. Then he was given a vision to look into the seven abysses, and in every one of those abysses he saw God. And I think that's wonderful. Like, in every one of the abysses he saw God. So when I cry, out of the depths I cry unto thee, O Lord, there is a sense in which I'm saying, God, it's out of your depths that I'm crying to you. Because my depths are in some sense your depths. My depths aren't an outer darkness outside of you. I'm outside of you, yes, I am outside of you, but in being outside of you, I'm still within you, do you know? My experience of outsidedness is an experience of outsidedness within the being in some way of God, or within the grace of God. I mean, this is heavy theological territory now that I'm in. But in a sense, yeah, I am in exile, and I feel that I'm outside. But that experience of outsidedness is all within God. And all I have to do is wake up from that sense of being outside, and I am experiencing my Easter. I'm within God. In the seven heavens, God. In the seven levels of earth, God. And in the seven abysses, God. Isn't that wonderful? So out of the depths I cry unto thee, O Lord. I can almost retranslate that and say, out of thy depths, out of me experiencing those depths as exiled depths, out of those depths, out of thy depths, I cry unto thee, O Lord. We live, move, and have our being in God. And we talk about our journey to God. But all day I have been talking about God's journey to us, because God's journey to us is a journey through Gethsemane and Good Friday and Easter. And we met him on Easter morning. And to know that as we sink into abysses and sink into the Gethsemanes and sink into the Good Fridays on our journey home to God, that in a sense, that's God journeying to us. That's great good news on Easter morning. God is journeying to us. Can we accept that?